Hello and welcome to IMaH. This program is proudly brought to you by the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, the Ghana Revenue Authority Goyle Company Limited, Serene Insurance and Ghana Link, who are the operators of the Integrated Customs Management System. Our media partner is the Business and Financial Times. Folks, this week we are talking women empowerment. The Women in Maritime of West and Central Africa, an association under the International Maritime Organization, has been officially inaugurated. Let's take a look at what transpired during the inaugural ceremony. The Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, Kita Klim, has inaugurated the Women in Maritime of West and Central Africa, the newest IMO regional association for women in the maritime sector. Attended by a plethora of industry players, the semi-virtual inaugural ceremony and conference held in Accra at the Shippers House also saw the swearing-in of the association's executives. Key among the discussions held was the topical maritime insecurity in the Gulf of Guinea, where various resource persons across the subcontinent made presentations on its impact on shipping, challenges, and the way forward. The IMO Secretary General Kita Klim expressed his organization's support for springing women's associations in order to ensure that the 2030 UN Sustainable Development Goal 5 for gender equality and women empowerment is attained.
In fact, we recently awarded fellowships to nearly 50 women to take maritime courses in Le Havre, France, and the Galilee, Israel, with a priority given to female officials from Africa, small island developing states, and the least developing countries.
The Minister of Transport, Kwekufo echoed the IMO Secretary General's sentiments and said women's participation is crucial to grow in Africa's blue economy.
In the maritime industry today, there is an increasing awareness of the importance of impact of women as leaders. Increasing gender diversity means exposure to a variety of new ideas and inspiration by persons of different backgrounds. As recently noted by the Secretary General himself, gender balance is not a woman's issue. It is a business issue.
The president of IMaH, who is also the deputy chief executive of the Ghana Shippers Authority, Sylvia Asana Dauda Owu, assured of the association's contribution towards the regional efforts to combat the menace of piracy.
Let me assure you all of IMaH's commitment to be part of the attempt to ensure global maritime security, and that the women of maritime of West and Central Africa will appropriately play their role in this respect.
Still staying with the subject, we engaged the leadership of this new association with IMaH to find out what they are all about, their objectives and what contributions they wish to make to industry. Take a listen. Efforts to further propel increased women participation in the maritime industry has kicked up a notch higher with the formation of the Women in Maritime of West and Central Africa. This is because the leadership of this association have expressed their resolve to collaborate with key industry players to champion the interest of women for positive change in the blue economy. It is widely reported that women occupy only 2% of the maritime industry's workforce. Speaking on IMaH following the official inauguration of the association, President of IMaH, Sylvia Asana Dauda Owu, asserted that her outfit would ensure that women in the industry are galvanized to bridge the glaring gender gap in the industry.
There should be a platform that we can come together, encourage each other, promote each other, and also harness the talent that we have within the industry to mentor the young ones who are coming up, to know that yes, there are opportunities within the sector, there are women who can do it within the sector, and then through that we can bridge the gender gap.
She said the campaign for women empowerment is also centered on garnering diversified contributions towards topical issues in the maritime sector for sustainable development.
With IMaH, as much as we want more women into the fold, we are also particular about sustaining the maritime industry, and we want to collaborate with the agencies that matter. Maritime administrations, after port authorities, we are ready to collaborate.
Echoing the president's assertion, trustee of IMaH, Jamila Jawula Mahama, who doubles as the president of the Women's International Shipping and Trading Association of Ghana, said collaboration among sister associations is aimed at the ultimate goal of seeing women dominate executive roles in the various maritime institutions.
Our goal is to be at the top, to be the CEO.
Yeah.
1,000 deputies does not satisfy us.
Right.
1,000 CEOs is what we want.
Wow.
Company secretaries, boardroom secretaries. Yes, it's good, but that is not where we want to be.
The president of WISTA called for increased inclusion of women in policy initiatives concerning the industry.
When it comes to such policy making, we can draw our plans and whatever and get whoever is representing us to go and speak on behalf of WISTA, IMaH, IMaH, all the women's associations, so that every national policy concerning the maritime industry, women's voices will be heard.
She said WISTA Ghana has, through its advocacy and visibility programs, attracted the interest of young women for the maritime industry. She also said WISTA has initiated scholarship programs to support excelling students in the field.
WISTA Ghana has instituted an award program at the Regional Maritime University for the best nautical engineering, female nautical engineering students. And it's quite a competitive award, and the girls are very interested, and they get to know that, look, if you go into shipping, you have a bright future.
Again, Jamila Mahama revealed that these collaborations among sister agencies include environmental conservation projects so as to leave a holistic impact on society. Taking her turn in the discourse, an executive member of IMaH, Caroline Mwangi from the Democratic Republic of Congo, said though the DRC is relatively less vibrant in its maritime policies towards women empowerment, there are significant steps to catch up with the world. She was hopeful that the DRC, in drafting its imminent national maritime strategy, will integrate the issue of women empowerment. She said empowering women is a no-brainer because it essentially means empowering the society.
Qui pourront, ces opportunités nous permettront de gagner un peu plus de ressources et de sortir de la pauvreté et de créer le bien-être que nous recherchons. Voilà donc.
So my observations, I would like to say that regarding women's association in the maritime field, we have specific associations in relation to the structure where they operate. But we need federating associations. So we have IMaH Africa, which operates under the banner of the the African Union. We have MESA, and also the Network of Maritime and Port Women. And so we would like in this give more opportunity to women to be empowered, and not only women but also other people, because we know when we empower women, they also take most people with them, because their empowering also empowers the families and the people around. So we want to take this opportunity to also have resources if possible, and also bring that case on a more higher level.
The president of IMaH, Sylvia Asana Dauda Owu, who is also the Deputy Chief Executive of the Ghana Shippers Authority, said next in the agenda of the new association is the setting up of national chapters. She said, leveraging on the assistance of the International Maritime Organization, its mother body, IMaH will draft and institute a 3 to 5 year strategic plan of action to guide its activities.
The immediate thing that we'll be doing will have to do with the maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea.
Right.
You know, we have just had our conference in addition to the launch, and we're coming out with the reports, and I believe there will be some key areas that we need to look at. Already some agencies are ready to work with us.
So you just heard from the leadership of this Women in Maritime of West and Central Africa, IMaH. iyeonport returns after this break.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. GAL Super XP Run 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. GAL Super XP Run 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. GAL Super XP Run 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with GAL Super XP Run 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. GOIL has that sorted. GOIL, good energy.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is. You still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at some local port and maritime news and activities. The International Maritime Hospital has engaged doctors and health professionals within the TEMA metropolis to convey to them the services they offer in the area of oncology. The oncology unit has a first-class chemo suite, assisted and specialist care facility, and a whole spectrum of cancer management. A consultant radiation oncologist, Dr. Bafo Iwa, identified late diagnosis and poor referral practices, poor communication between patient and caregivers, among others, as some challenges in the treatment of cancer. He commended IMaH for making its oncology unit a one-stop shop for cancer treatment.
Patients now want treatment. When they enter a facility, they want everything. They don't want to move. And IMaH, you have everything.
The Chief Executive Officer of the International Maritime Hospital, Dr. Sylvester Opong, entreated medical professionals in the area of cancer not to add to the woes and agony of their patients, but instead treat them with comfort, empathy, and compassion.
Cancer is a depressing illness. Some people get it, they think that is a death sentence, they have all kinds of psychological problems. They have pain, they have a lot of anxiety, and then they may also have all the other things that come with the tumor syndrome. So let's be aware of that and give some care and compassion to our patients.
He said the IMaH Oncology Unit will grow to become one of the best in the country. The country manager for Roche Ghana, Philip Anderson, said his outfit is impressed with the sterling oncology services being offered by IMaH and will continue to partner the hospital to build the needed human capacity in line with advanced medicine.
Down the road, after launching the oncology service in October last year, I think IMaH has done excellent with the way they have started setting up, trying particularly to identify the patients at a very early stage with their screening room, having a very good partnership with a pathologist who is offering comprehensive diagnosis, and a very good ambience for the administration of chemotherapy and also for the surgical services. I think it's been an excellent journey.
Oil in the service of the nation.
Presently, we are at Dowenya Goil Service Station, which happens to be one of the biggest stations in Goil. Goil fuel are the best. Our Super XP 95, which is the latest strong fuel that will never destroy the engines of your car, and our Diesel XP, and then our strong lubricant that power car servicing, changing of oils and all that. So I will entreat each one of you, if you are traveling on this stretch, this particular Goil filling station, which is Dowenya, we have several services here. So you can attest that our fuels are the best. You go to Lapleku, go to Adakase, go to Adafo, and to Aplau, our fuels are superb. Goil, good energy, that comes with a smile.
Oho Vanya, a lab, fuel lab, 80, new fuel keke, ena, esasa, yetong, and auto edugu kem. You need to buy the fuel that meets your car or the standard that is set up. Fuel near the collab near Koyashimua, I was say you host ampa, and you within the spec, and Sani Amaquine said, for filling station ho, never kugu kem. Near the cost station, one swap. We don't leave the station to sell it just like that. We go to them and test the product and check whether they are still selling what we gave to them. It's even no some faso no. You can't call the baby product no. Near I check say a product papa na yefa a within specification. It's go your mama at the phone. Your mama and my papa.
So we use it for papa. We need problem with injectors. But low grade and mid grade fuel in our market in the Sudan. Run 91 and run 85 from the idea no. And nunti and obi to me clinical so me injectors I say make us sano and I injectors I say make us to injector cleaner. Go say and who here say who will to injector cleaner. Just buy diesel XP, super XP run 95 and it comes with all these benefits. XP3 no a cleaning injectors.
Yang get on run 95. The run 95 when they say what the car no corner, bugu mao. Na many are miss some. Adebakwa, as someone say, suppose no talk a fool la on to Chine. Sabi, see a casa ya dia. I just say, Sika Binyano, Eja, etic mamuhea. Oh, but you can say, oh, me for 95 vinyabi. Girl, Yanni stations. A door so Ghana hapa baby a befabia girl over 400 stations and just a bit more and Krahankwan or Bua or Sunyana Uhuno baby a girl oh Ghana ha and 4 a ton Hano and 1 a ton of Sunyani and 1 a ton takoradi around 95.
Yeah, go cardi Goil stations in Kwape and I bet me use card. Want to me use your baby beam and to say bank card I bet me use your ATM machine. Now I say use your POS machine so. They are not bet me use your Goil stations pay. And Goil stations be a country no your POS until bet me use your card no or your stations now.
I've been using Goil fuel about 9 years now. I'm a taxi driver. I think it's the quality fuel that I use always. I can experience how the car pick quick. I'll advise my friends to always buy product from Goil.
So for the past 1 year, I've been using Goil and it's been good. I mean, the mileage and stuff better than the ones I was using before. And again, their services are good.
Okay, I've used Goil almost about 3 years now. I don't normally get problem with the car, like the pump and everything is intact. Everything is good, very good.
Every last 2 years, I'm starting to use go fuel. Some use before and call Avensu. A check what we can. It's a man saying, can't use rejected.
I'm at the Doenya Goy Free Station, and I encourage my colleague drivers to come here and buy fuel. Everything about gold is perfect.
East and West, we always stand for the best. Goil.
Let's also take a few international port and maritime news around the world. Environmental organization One Earth, One Ocean, with the support of building materials group Wholesome Limited, has launched the Circular Explorer, a purely solar-powered catamaran built to collect trash from the water. The new build represents an evolved version of the garbage collection ship Manatee, which is already in use and can extract 4,000 kilograms of plastic waste out of the sea per day. IMaH, in a joint venture with the Tunisian subsidiary Comet Engineering, is carrying out a marine feasibility study for the 600 megawatt Italy-Tunisia interconnection. It will also establish possible routes for the underwater section, identifying and evaluating constraints and obstacles. The Italy-Tunisia interconnection will stretch over 200 kilometers with land and subsea sections to a depth of 800 meters. It will link up with the electrical substations of Patana in the province of Trapani with a corresponding Tunisian substation of Cabobon. Two Norway-based companies have launched a joint venture to fill an existing gap in the ammonia fuel value chain by developing ammonia ship bunkering infrastructure technology, products and services. The new company, Azan Fuel Solutions, has been created by technology company eConnect Energy and zero-emission ship project specialist Maritime. As explained, the joint venture will develop flexible ammonia fuel bunkering terminals to remove the existing barriers for implementing ammonia fuel. The new solutions will be capable of receiving fuel from ships, trucks, and barges in a refrigerated or pressurized state and be optimized for ammonia-fueled ships.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is. You still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
It's time for the schedule of vessels that have berthed within the port, those at anchorage and those expected in the coming weeks, plus the Bank of Ghana exchange rates, which you may need to know to clear your cargo with. Now let's take a listen to a few comments from viewers of the program. Felicia from Ashaman says, I'm happy to see these women reach higher pedestal in the maritime industry, which has always been a preserve for men. I'm Anita and watching you live from Sunyani. I would like to plead with women who have excelled in the maritime industry to always open their doors to the younger ones. It's unfortunate some of them do not want to be our mentors. Hi Anita, our guest said be free to approach any of them for mentorship. Their doors are open for the needed assistance. This is Kenya in Cape Coast. Maybe the low level of women participation is because of the type of career the women want to pursue in the industry. Maritime and shipping administration only. I don't know many willing to take maritime operations itself. For example, crane operations, marine engineering, commercial fishing, divers, etc. Hi Kenya. Our guest said, though they agree there is a gender disparity in these areas, it is also factual that women are willing to take up these roles and there are enough examples to cite. That's all for today's edition of Eye on Port. Remember, you can watch this abridged version on our YouTube channel, Eye on Port Ghana. Thank you for watching.